Oh yeah. So let's go. Tell me about Arthur Shawcross, man. Well, and for anyone out there who doesn't know, Arthur Shawcross, famous serial killer in the Rochester, New York area.
Oh yeah, I got a story about that, man.
Let's hear it.
My, my best friend and I, we were listen to this.
I'm
We were
listening.
hitchhiking down Scottsville Road, man, and this was back in the '80s, and we were hitchhiking, and he picked us up hitchhiking. We get in the car. We weren't in the car for 50 feet, and we realized we didn't want to be in that car no more. So we were like, "Hey man, just let us out." And he
Where
looked
was he
over at
taking
me,
you?
and we wanted to ride into the city.
Okay.
We just wanted to ride into the city.
And like, whereabout did he
And
get you? Like, you said on Scottsville Road, so were
on
you like?
Scottsville Road, right just before Valentine, right before
Okay.
the curve. Yeah. He picks
Okay,
us
so
up.
for people not familiar with the area and stuff, so you're talking about, like maybe 5 miles out of the city.
5 miles out of the city. Yeah. So he picks us up. And I don't know if you remember back when the Rambo knives first came out and they advertised them on TV, right?
Yep, and they had the twist off little
Had
handle, and it had the
had
waterproof
the
matches.
compass. Yeah, the waterproof matches. Yup. Well,
Waterproof matches.
I
They
had
had
mine
the
with me.
compass. They had fishing line, a fishing hook. Shit, what else?
Yup.
Yeah, those were awesome. The
Oh,
Rambo knife.
a little tree cutter. Remember?
Oh
A
yeah,
little
dude.
saw.
Oh
A
man, I
little
had one
saw.
of those.
Yeah.
That tree cutter's
Well,
awesome.
anyways, I had mine with me that night, dude. And when I said because I sat in the front, my friend sat in the back, and I was like, "Oh man, you could just let us out right here." He looked over at me, man, and he says, "What if I don't want to?" And that's when I said, "You better let us out." And I reached in and I grabbed that, and I didn't pull it out. I didn't even unbuckle it or nothing. I had my hand on it, and I'm thinking to myself, at the time I didn't know who this guy was.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's when he was doing his crime, just before the crimes really started happening. And so he pulls over and he let us out. Well, the irony of the story is both both people that I were in that car were convicted. Right now, are convicted murderers doing
No
life
way.
sentences. My best friend, because he was an habitual felony offender. He got three of them, so they put him in prison for life. And Arthur Shawcross. And the reason, and years later, I realized that it was Arthur Shawcross. You know how? After seeing his car on the news.
No way.
He got
Yeah, that'd be
busted for those
creepy.
girls. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Dude, that was just when I was like 20. I think I was 20 years old at the time. Yeah.
That's weird because you didn't think that maybe Arthur Shawcross was into the boys. They always said they never said that he was into that, right? They always made it seem like he
Right.
was into women prostitutes, right? Wasn't
Well,
he mainly
back back then we had the long blonde hair.
Ah, ha, ha.
We
Yeah,
had
you were close
long
enough.
hair.
You were close enough.
Well, maybe he thought we were women.
Right, when he first pulled up on you, and then when you got in the car, he's like, whatever.
he says, "What if I don't want to?" He says, "I says, let us out. What if I don't want to?"
I think that you would have probably had a lot more trouble if it was just one of you, right? If you weren't
Right,
together.
but I could have changed history if I would have fucking pulled that fucking knife and stabbed him.
Right, yeah, you'd have changed history because they
You
would have
know?
found you as a murderer.
I would have been the murderer, right?
Right. Arthur Shawcross would have gotten away with everything. Ah.
I was a little fucking wimp, though. I wasn't gonna fucking pull that fucker. He probably could have swatted me fucking. He probably could have just swatted me and knocked me out. The guy he was a big dude, man.
I remember like seeing the photos of him. He looked pretty big.
He was ugly, man.
Yeah.
And it took me to see his car on the news, and I was like, holy fuck! And then I seen his face, and I was like, oh my god. I was in the fucking car with that guy.
My friend, I think, wrote a book about him.
And my fucking friend is doing a life sentence. Well, I've lost touch with him.
Artie Shawcross, he's like long dead, right?
I don't know if he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he died a real long time ago.
Oh, really? I don't know. Look it up.
I'm busy. I'm shooting wild dogs.